Welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name is David, and this is a deck review. Today we're going to look at the 1 million deck from Elite. Now this was a Kickstarter, of course, and was successful, so I have it in my hands. And Elite's done a lot of other decks. You might remember some of my other reviews like Gold, and Evolution, and Platinum, and Majestic. And if you ever want to learn more about Elite playing cards, you can always go to eliteplayingcards.com. Also, if you remember or if you're familiar with some of their other decks, you'll notice that all of their tuck cases has a spade on the front. That's kind of just how they do their designs. 1 million, this is the second deck in Elite's Premium Selection series. The first one was the Gold deck. This is the second one in their Premium Selection. They got another one coming out in a couple of months. The tuck case is really cool. It's made from this really high quality blue vellum paper. It's very soft. It has a matte finish. It looks like matte black, but it's actually just a super dark blue. The paper looks and feels just like velvet. And instead of ink, the design is actually created entirely from all these different layers of highly reflective gold foil. The front says Bicycle 1 million, has the ace there in the center, and it kind of looks like there's a big M there, maybe for million. I don't know. It says 1 million on both sides. There's some ad copy on the bottom. Also, the UPC right here is the number 1 million, so that's kind of cool. It does have a custom tuck seal, and then the back is just a smaller version of the back side of the cards. That's pretty much it for this tuck case. Now let's take a look at these cards. The back design of this deck is a two-way, just exploding circle. It's kind of like concentric circles going in. So on the outside you have this thin black border, and then it's going into just different rows and rows and rows of different levels, deeper levels of just ornate design. And so it makes for a really striking back. It's very colorful and very elaborate, very rich, very royal, very regal. And hey, before we get to the faces, I wanted to give you a closer look of this exquisite royal back design. These are printed on a vibrant blue paper using really striking gold tones. And you can just see how thin that border is and just how pretty this deck looks. So I would offer the same criticism that I always make when you have a black border and you have a white face card. As soon as you stick a reverse card into the deck and you go through a fan, they're very easy to spot, they're very easy to see. The cards in the 1 million deck are pretty much standard. It is a standard retail stock. They do have a modern cut, and they do have air cushion embossing. If you'd like to learn more about stock or finish, you can always click this link. The deck comes with a couple of interesting cards, the first of which is it has 2 reversed jokers. They're similar, but reversed. They're jesters, but they're jester marionettes, and they're holding marionettes. So it's 2 jokers, they're marionettes, but they're holding marionettes themselves. It's the same image, but reversed. And you'll notice that the gold ink, the gold metallic ink, is also on the faces of the cards. And so all the cards, instead of the black ink that you would normally see on a deck, it's been replaced by gold. And then behind that, there is a slight watermark of the back design of the deck. This circular pattern here is repeated as a faded watermark in the back of every single card. Another thing you're going to get with this deck is you're going to get an ad card. It has the back design of the deck on the back, but on the face, it's just the Elite logo. It says Elite Playing Cards, and it says eliteplayingcards.com, and executive producer Joel Spurney. And the other card you're going to get is your gaff, and it is a blank. So you get a blank card as your gaff. And so those are pretty much the extras that you get in this deck. The faces of the 1 million deck are laced with really beautiful harmonious lines, and each one is wrapped in rich gold metallic inks. And as you can see, every single pip has been redrawn, and they do have a custom layout. The courts in the 1 million deck are standard, but they do have custom pips in the corner, and the entire face of the court has been shrunk down a little bit to fill this kind of center frame. And so again, you can see that a lot of the color has been replaced by this gold accent, and it makes for a really royal and striking, very vibrant look. Hey, one more time I wanted to grab the camera, just give you a close-up look of some of these original pips that are included with this deck, and just a closer view of some of the extra cards and some of the original cards that are included. There you get a nice close-up of the Ace of Spades and the back design. And here's just a tiny little glimpse of the courts that you get with this deck. And of course you can always use your own camera controls to pause whenever you'd like. Well, that's pretty much it for this deck review. As always, we recommend that you like this video just so other people can find it faster. We also recommend that you subscribe to this channel just to stay up to date on the latest in cards and card magic. You can also follow us on Twitter, which is twitter.com/magicorthodoxy. You can also like our page on Facebook, which is facebook.com/magicorthodoxy. Thanks. Bye.